Okay, so an origin drawing is basically a drawing that you did when you were a kid, like, I don't know, between 3 to 7, before you cared about how things looked. So I always used to love to draw a house. And the house was not very realistic, and it was always like a square. Then I do a door, and for some reason in my windows I always had these curtains. But this used to make me happy, and I do the little things. And though I'd never seen a house that looked like that, I always put something that looked like this on it. And if I was feeling really perky, something like that. You had that smoke coming out, right? And then maybe shingles. All right. And I'm having fun with this. I'm not getting all panicky and crazy about it. And then sometimes I do a path. And because I didn't really know perspective at the time, my path was sometimes very straight. And then I do hills in the background, you know, just fun hills. I always had a sun. Sometimes I'd put a face on the sun, but sometimes I didn't. This time I will. It's a happy sun. Has a nose as well. And then I always like to do flowers. And as you can see, I'm doing this in black and white, but, you know, we can color it later. You know, I do big flowers on each side. And because kids don't usually know about size and how things are supposed to look, I like the flowers, so I made them bigger. And then, of course, I did a lawn. And this is how I do the lawn, even though it didn't make a lot of sense. I'd sometimes do a tree. All right, so I'm just going to erase this part here so it doesn't get in the way of my tree. And then I do kind of like a big tree here, right? Going like this. I'd usually put a hole in the tree. Why? Because that's just the way it was. And sometimes if I was feeling excited about it, I'd put some butterflies because I loved butterflies. And I'd put some dots on the butterfly. And maybe a bee. And I always put the bee like that, even though I know the stinger was in the back. For some reason, when I was a kid, I always thought the stinger was in the front, and I'd make it smile. So this is my kind of origin drawing. This is kind of how things used to look when I was doing my thing, you know, and because I'm using Procreate, I can do fun things like this and fill it with bright color, which you guys will be able to do on your own with whatever you have, okay? So I'm just doing this really quickly, just so it looks, so it looks really cool. All right, and I don't know, I've always liked light blue houses, so this house is going to be light blue. Aww. And I'm going to give it a red roof, because why not? This is supposed to be fun, right? And I don't know what I'm going to do with that, really, I don't know what I'm going to do with that butterfly, but it's going to be pretty. And I should probably do green leaves too, right? Because the leaves are green. And as you can see, things are starting to happen. All right, that's a no. I'm going to go back to my black. I'm going to do some lines here so it doesn't come out, and then I'm going to kind of put that through that right there. Let's hope that when I do the, okay, wish me luck here. I'm going to do a pretty hillside color. Let's see if that works. Yay! Oh, nice. Look how nice that is. Let's get some green in here again. So part of that butterfly is going to be just that color, and then, I don't know, I'll make a pink butterfly here on the parts that I can. Let me try that again. There we go. And then, of course, I'm going to do like a pretty blue sky. And here is my origin drawing. So as you can see, it's actually really fun and happy. And that's the important part. Uh-oh, I forgot one thing. I think I'm going to do the curtains these colors, because the curtains have to be pretty. All right. I'm just doing this just so you can see how it looks with color. I'll do the, really, there we go. going to do this as well. This is Procreate on the iPad, and as you can see, it's really fun. And we got to do the insides of the flowers. And that is that. There's my little, let me do these wings because they're bothering me. Okay. This is my origin drawing. And as you can see, it's a happy place. And I didn't care if everything was perfect or the right size or anything. And that's what I'm hoping you guys will learn how to do. Okay.